I don't want to go to school. By Sarah Albee, illustrated by Tom Brannan. It was almost time for Zoe to leave for school, but she sat at the table sadly, tapping her spoon against the side of her cereal bowl over and over and over. Eat up, honey, called her mother. It's almost time to go. I don't want to go to school, Zoe said quietly. Here are the clothes we picked out last night, said Zoe's father. Show me what a big girl you are and get yourself dressed. Zoe's mother hurried over and gave her a big kiss. Goodbye, sweetie, she said. Have a nice day at school. But I don't want to go to school, Zoe said again as the front door closed behind her mother. I'm going to stay home today. Her father stopped it, rushing for a moment. Why not, Zoe? She asked. Don't you like school? It's fun and everything, said Zoe. But I want to stay home with you today. But Zoe, honey, Mommy and Daddy have to go to work, Zoe's father said. You can't be here all by yourself. Well then, said Zoe as she pulled on her shoes, why don't you come to school with me? Honey, I know you miss me when you're not together, her father said. I miss you too when I don't see you all day. And it's okay to feel sad when you miss someone, but while you're busy learning at preschool, Mommy and I are busy working. Zoe thought for a moment, why don't I go to your job with you? Zoe, sweetie, her father began. Then he looked at Zoe and thought for a minute. I'll tell you what. I'll go make some phone calls. Yippee, cried Zoe. So Zoe went to work with her father. When they got to the office, Zoe hung up her coat right next to her father's. Then her father made a place for her to sit right next to his desk. So when's circle time? Zoe asked after she'd been sitting quietly for a while. Grown-ups don't have circle time, her father explained. Oh, said Zoe, here's your pencil and some paper. Why don't you draw me a picture? Her father suggested. It is almost time to go outside and play, Zoe asked, after she'd been drawing for a long time. No, honey, said her father. Grown-ups don't have recess. You would like to fill this cup with water so you can water my plant. It is almost snack time, Zoe asked after she had watered the plant. Her father was talking on the telephone. He opened his desk drawer and handed Zoe a roll of mints. Have one of these, honey, he said. He said, yeah. But at school, we get juice and crackers for a snack, said Zoe. The mints didn't taste very good. At last, her father hung up the phone. Lunchtime, he said cheerfully. Yippee, cried Zoe, jumping up. Show me to the peanut butter. They headed for the cafeteria. Well, honey, they're not serving peanut butter today, said her father as he helped her with her tray. In grown-up cafeterias, they sometimes serve things kids aren't using to eat. Used to. I mean, they sometimes serve things kids aren't used to eating. That's okay. After lunch, Zoe sat down at her desk again at school. We take a nap, she said to her father. But I'm a big girl today. No nap for me, right? Her father yawned. I could use a nap myself, he said, grinning. But you're right. At a grown up job, we don't usually get to take a nap here. Why don't you make a paperclip necklace while I'll go to my meeting? So Zoe did. She made a bracelet too and a rubber band ball. Finally, it was time to go home. So, how did you like coming to work with me today? Zoe's father asked as he helped her with her coat. Do you want to come back again tomorrow? Zoe shook her head. No thanks, Daddy. You have to go to work by yourself. Tomorrow I want to go to school. The end.